anything against that because it's not my whatever. And he got 2 tanks here, so I'm just gonna kill it. And he killed one of my shit, which is kind of lucky on his side, but I don't know. I guess it's alright. I think he got lucky at killing those because I don't think he should have. I think I should have just the Reavers. If the Scarabs just came 10 seconds earlier, then I would have got it. Anyways, yeah, so as you can see, I am harassing him, but I am multitasking also, and I'm macroing really well. As long as I'm macroing while harassing, it's good. And as you can see, I'm delaying this whole expansion. And there's not much I can do right now besides just wait for my shit to die because I have nothing to do. And I'm just waiting for him to move out. As long as he doesn't move out, I'm pretty safe because if he does move out, then I'm going to have to push. But as long as he doesn't move out, I'm pretty safe. And again, I'm going to get carriers now actually because carriers, he's basically turtling with his 2 bases. And I'm getting my 4th base right now. And if I get my 4th base, I'll be in a lead. And to be in a lead, he's basically gonna be forced to push out because I got my 4th base, and for him to do anything about it, he has to push out to my 4th base or push out to any one of my bases. And okay, there we go. Now he saw me getting my 4th base, so now he's unsieging everything, and now he's gonna push out. That's how you get a turn to push out. Usually, just take an extra 2 expansions, and then the turn usually has to push out. Okay, he isn't pushing out for some reason. Sorry about that. My throat and my nose is clogged. Yeah, he isn't pushing up for some reason. He should be because if he isn't, then when I get this economy up and running, then I'll have a good lead over him because I'll basically have 4 expansions and he'll have 2. And Protoss is only supposed to be 1 expansion ahead of Terran to be economically tied. Or well, Protoss is supposed to be. I guess you can call it Protoss is supposed to be ahead in economy, but to be if you're ahead in economy, then the game's equal. So I just call it being tied in economy if you have 1 more expansion, because, okay, you guys know what I mean. If you don't, then fuck you, because you're a dumbass. Anyway, so yeah, let's just see. I'll probably be, yeah, okay, he seized and unseized everything while I was macroing, so that's good on his part, because now he can just slowly push up like this, and if he constantly does this, then I'll be screwed. But, you know, I'll just keep waiting, and hopefully I can catch him off guard next time he unsieges. But he's got to move fast, because I have my, what do you call it, 4th expansion up, and when I get my economy boost from that, he's going to be pretty screwed, because there's nothing he can do about it. And he did push up again, and I didn't see it, and he's just getting lucky that he's pushing up at the right times. But I will eventually see it, and once I do, he will be screwed. And I got my 4 Stargates up, so now I'll be pumping carriers from 4 Stargates, so he'll be pretty much screwed. And he did unsiege, so now I'm gonna push in with this, and I'm macroing carriers now because carriers are what breaks static defenses. And he has turrets, he has mines, he has everything he needs, but I just have a good amount of units, and I'm just retreating everything because I don't want to get greedy and lose all my shit. I could probably win that, but I don't want to get greedy and lose it, so yeah, as you can see, pumping carriers, and he did push out because he had no other choice. And my 4th economy, I would say the boost is basically given now, and so now he's basically versing a 4 expansion Protoss with a 2 expansion. Sorry, he has 3 expansions. So oh yeah, shit, he does have 3 expansions. I guess we are tied economically because he has 3 expansions and I have 4. And to be tied, you have to have 1 more expansion. So yeah, I think we're pretty much tied in expansions right now. So yeah, he's doing good actually because now I don't have any lead over him besides my carriers coming out soon. And I'm just doing this. I don't intend to do any damage with this. He just needs 1 or 2 tanks to stop me from pushing with this. And there, he's got his 2 tanks. So I'm going to retreat this whole forest. That was just to basically pick off some turrets, pick off some mines, and that's all it needed to do. And he pushed all the way to my base. But again, as you can see, I have DTs. And DTs are basically pretty much raping him. And yeah, they're really key because yeah, DTs are common to catch opponents off guard. And as you can see, I am basically just pushing. He is unsieging, and right when he unsieges, I attack him, which is which is how PvT is supposed to work. And you guys do know Protoss is my best race, so that's why I can do this. But don't expect anyone to do this because you have to constantly keep track of the map and see when he's pushing. And yeah, that's it. Some of you guys might wonder how my color changed. If you go back like 10 seconds, you might wonder how my color changed. In the map, how everything went black. To do that, just press tab in a game. You guys try that out. Just press tab in any game, and you'll see your color change. And yeah, again, try to make another 4 carriers because carriers are really helpful, and carriers are very gas consuming also. But you know, I think everyone thinks they're worth it, but yeah, carriers gas consuming. So make sure you don't go with make sure your carriers are like hero units, and you have everything and you try everything to keep them alive. So yeah, don't use waste carriers because they're not units to be wasted. Because if you try to waste them, then you're gonna be screwed. Because carriers aren't really big units, and I'm repeating myself now. If you waste them, then you're screwed. And I like this pylon defense here. I think it's pretty cool. There's no reason I made it like that, just to block off vultures from coming through, and then make one or two, make like a cannon line behind those. Make a cannon line behind those pylons. I can make cannons. That's basically like to block off my door. I do that just because it looks cool, and it's a really helpful defense. And there's no way a person could break through this with only vultures, unless the vultures are like 30 vultures and they're all upgraded 3 to 3. Or you can just do a drop as he did right now, and now that's hard because now I can't get dragoons to come up. And 4 vultures would actually be a better drop because it can kill off zealots, and zealots are the only thing that can fit through my block right there. And I have these 4 carriers, so I'm gonna go harass him because, as you can see, he is getting back into this game because he's basically attacking. He's dropping my expansion, forcing me to go defend that, and then he's going to my base and killing this. But there's no really real point of him killing this besides this natural expansion, because this is the only thing he has to kill right now. But as you can see, I'm picking off his base too, and he ran out of minerals at his base. So it's basically back down to 3 expansions versus 1 right now. So I'm in a huge lead because I have those 3 expansions, and all he has is his 1 island expansion, and I'm not even worried about killing that because this is pretty much GG right now. There's nothing he can do to stop me. He's basically dead. I'm just gonna wait for him to leave now because all he can do is just wait for me to rape him, and he's trying to do some last ditch effort by like attacking some random expansion wherever he's trying to do, and if that fails, then it's GG. And so this is GG. Just waiting for him to leave now. Yeah, let me talk about some other stuff. What do you call it? Wait for game 37, 38, 30, sorry, 47, 48, 49, 50. Those games are going to be really good. Again, they're not going to be as good as game 100, but they're going to be really good, and they're going to be really close, and ballsy, and whatever else you guys want. They're going to be entertaining, that's all I can say. And again, he's got Goliaths, but it's a little too late, and so, yeah, that's it. This is GG, guys. When these 4 carriers hit his 3rd expansion, he's finally gonna give in, and so, yeah, guys, this is GG. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for listening. I'll be posting more shortly, and go check out Diggity, Motrap, Clazzard. They're good people. And this is over, so GG, guys. Hope you enjoyed this.